morning! Welcome to Mamafox Books Storytime Saturdays. I'm so glad you decided to join me. Today we're going to read Edie Goes the Wrong Way. This was written by Susan R. Stoltz and illustrated by Melissa Bailey. You can come here anytime to hear your favorite stories read aloud. I'm children's author Phoebe Fox, and this is Mamafox Books Storytime Saturdays. Edie Goes the Wrong Way. Edie was a tiny ray who swam around all day and didn't seem to understand she was going the wrong way. Sometimes her wrong way swimming style confused the other fish. To see things very differently was Edie's greatest wish. "Why don't you swim like all of us?" complained the other rays. "I want to do exciting things," she would always say. "To see the sun from over here and find the sky so blue, seaweed growing up like trees, so green of different hues. Your faces are so fun to see, instead of just your tails. And tell me, please, was there a time you chatted with a whale? I'd like to see an octopus. Do lionfishes roar? Does a swordfish use his pointy nose to roast marshmallows for s'mores? Do sawfishes and hammerheads build houses just for fun? Have you ever gathered grains of sand and stacked them one by one?" "Your questions make us think you're nuts," the other rays declared. "Please turn around and swim our way. You're giving us a scare." Little Edie tried her best to be like all her friends. She turned and swam like all the rest and tried hard to pretend. Unhappy, Edie moped and sulked and dreamed of such a time when she could ask a jellyfish if on toast it was divine. She wanted to explore her world, new adventures every week. Questions raced inside her head, more answers she did seek. Was the jazzy trumpet fish a member of the band? Or does he just blow through his nose and scatter all the sand? Does the horseshoe crab make certain that the seahorse has on shoes? And does the hairy angelfish use conditioning shampoo? Edie chose to leave her friends. Sometimes she felt alone, but mostly she was quite content exploring the unknown. She passed a little surgeonfish working on a shark, assisted by the forceps crab. She was having such a lark. A dandy picnic she once found. So many fish were there. A mustard tang and lemon shark were starting to prepare sea cucumbers with butterfish. For dessert, banana wrasse. They always asked politely, please, when yummy food was passed. One day she swam down very deep. It was really rather risky. Adventure seemed to call her name, and she was feeling frisky. Fathoms deep below the sea, a pirate ship she found. Dark and scary on its side, it rested on the ground. A pirate's bones sat ghostly pale, a parrotfish on his shoulder. There was something shiny deep inside. Edie got a little bolder. Gold doubloons and oyster pearls down in the hull they gleamed, and sand dollars were littered round, so white they seemed to beam. But all was guarded very well by a giant great white shark. Its mouth showed every sharpened tooth as he swam out of the dark. So frightened by the shark was she that Edie couldn't swim. As the shark came closer, closer still, things were looking grim. Suddenly, with a burst of speed, she overcame her fear. She took one breath and swam so fast, she seemed to disappear. Edie swam for years and years, made friends along the way. So many fish accepted her. She knew she was okay. One day while she was swimming free, she met the other rays. She had so much to talk about, she knew they'd be amazed. The stingrays listened carefully to the stories she conveyed. They looked at her in disbelief at all her escapades. Her tales distressed the rays so much that they told her what to do. "Come home with us and swim our way." But she quietly withdrew. Edie had to be herself, despite the hurtful chatter. She was good and kind, a thoughtful ray, and that's what really matters. She swam the oceans by herself, exploring every wave. Was it wrong for her to swim her way? Of course not. It was brave. The end. I hope you enjoyed Edie Goes the Wrong Way. And I would imagine that you have been very brave at some time. If you'd like to tell me about it, leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe. Hope to see you next time.